Alrighty. My goodness. Another day. Another stream, boys. Yo, what's good, man? And not gonna affect you at all, but what affects me quite nicely. I changed the way I look at chats, so now I can see everything, and I mean everything. I can see your profile pic, I can see what time you posted, I can see your name, I can see exactly where you posted that. Twitch or YouTube, and Twitch is fixed. So yeah, I fixed it and I upgraded it. It's better now, it's the best possible version. And I really hope it works. I fixed the notifications. I've been hard at work. I've been hard at work. My goodness. I've been hard at work. Fixing it all. Everything's fixed. At least I hope. I really hope it's fixed. Oh yeah, and it's mixed for me. So like I know exactly if it's from Twitch or if it's from YouTube, but it's all in one chat. So I don't have to look at two at the same time. So whichever one you pick, I will know. And it doesn't matter because it's in the same chat for me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect any of you guys in the slightest. But it is, you know, nice for me at least. It should be fixed. I hope it's fixed. I swear to God if it's not fixed. At least the chat's working. I know for a fact that chat's working. I tested that yesterday. I tested that. So I made sure of it. So I at least know chat's working. The notification is untested, which is not great. And I also don't have an activity feed anymore. But it doesn't matter, because it just works. Activities actually should just be through my chat as well. So if something does happen, I will know. I will know about that. Man, yeah. Thankfully, the edits didn't take that long yesterday, and I finished at 7 at night instead of 11. So I saved about 4 hours, I think. That makes sense, right? 4 hours? So I saved about 4 hours of work. And man, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot to do. Every time I make one of those videos, I'm like, yeah, I got the bulk of the footage making the house, but I also realized there's it's just making the house. It's gonna be boring. I need other shots. I need a shot of like the actual overview of the house when it's finished. I need to get a really cool shot just because it's my own personal video and I want to make it cool. So I did that one lava thing. Yeah, so it's a process. It is a process. I also figured out why Twitch was doing that weird thing. It works now. Oh my gosh. Sorry if I'm yawning. Oh, it's just that morning yawn. You know, I saw a clip. It was about another Twitch streamer. He was like, "When do you usually get up?" And I was appalled by what they said. I was like, they get up at around 3 p.m. That is insane. How long are they sleeping for? Also, wait, I also remembered. They sleep at 10 in the morning. What is wrong with them? What is this sleep schedule? It's just, it's abhorrent. It's diabolical even. My goodness. How do you get anything done? Like, you do all your stuff in the afternoon, and what? In the late morning? Like at midnight you're doing stuff? Or like, what the hell are you doing? To where it's taking that much time to do your stuff. That's crazy. I was flabbergasted by what they said. I don't know. I didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, holy crap. My last job had me waking up at like 4 in the morning. And you'd be asleep at 10. You and I were awake at the same time. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Why? Why is that a thing? Oh my goodness. Like, I can wake up, but I usually wake up at around like 10 or like probably 9 to 10. That's usually when I wake up. That's crazy though. I didn't know that was a thing. Honestly, man. Honestly. Okay. Everything should be good. So let me go load up Minecraft and let's just get to it. I have a particular one that I actually want to do today. And it's gonna be somewhere near the lake. Whoa. Oh, my dog's up. Ah. He's vibing. He's vibing. Okay. Okay, let's get to it. My goodness, people. Okay, so last time we left off, we were here. We were here doing something. This iron golem. What a Chad. What's up, man? Are you shiny? You are. Like, I can see something off you. Huh. Okay, whatever. Okay. I have one in particular that I want to do. Someone also commented, it kind of just looks like you expanded the house, which, in fairness, yes, I did just expand the house. However, I did more. Alright, come on. I did more. I added different brick layouts. I added this whole design here because it looks nice. I did blast furnaces instead. I updated them because who the hell is using a normal furnace? I had an anvil because he is a blacksmith. You should fix the blacksmith door. What about the door? Should I change the door? What door should I change it to? What's a good door? Should I go this one? Oh, the door is kind of inside. Oh, you want it to be outside instead? Like this? I mean, I guess so. Oh, sure. Whatever you say. I mean, I did do it with this one as well, so I guess that makes sense. What do you do, man? Hello? Bro's vibing. Bro's vibing. Okay, man, I really do want to just change this path because this is abominable. What? How are you supposed to get up there? Like, am I supposed to go all the way over here just to go here? Like, that seems kind of counterintuitive. Like, the path is literally going straight into a wall. I mean, that's not really, you know, pleasant. Okay. My biggest idea. What's the music in the background? Oh, that's an OST from a game I like. It's from Persona 3 Reloaded, and it's called Color Your Night. So there you go. It's a pretty good one. They have banger music. This is more of the relaxing one. They have like actual battle music and other because it's an RPG. It comes from an RPG. So it comes from that type of genre. And this is like when you're in the overworld and you're kind of just like when you're chilling out and you're not fighting anything. This is the music they play. Pretty good music. Actually, there's another song I might want to show you guys. I might want to show you guys that one because can I see my mouse? I have no idea. No, you guys can't. There's another one, and it is called what is it called? What is it called? It's not Heartbreak. What the hell is it called? No, it's not it. I'm trying to figure it out. What was it called? It's not that one. Not that one. Man, I'm actually trying to find it now. That one's pretty good, but that's also just not it. What is it? What is it called? What is it called? I'm gonna try and find it. Music's gonna go down for a bit because I'm gonna try and find this thing. I think it might be this one, but I have no idea. I have no idea, so I'm gonna see if it's this one. That's not it. Close, but not it. No. What could it be? Could be this one. That's good too. It's not it. It's not it. Damn. Could be this one. Did it have a name? Pretty sure it had a name. Yeah, it had a name. What was it called? What is it called? I doubt it's this one. Yeah, it's not that one. Man, why am I having such a hard time with this? What is it called, bro? Why? I can't find it. Oh, it's this one. It's gotta be this one. It's Changing Seasons, right? Yeah, that's it. Found it. Changing Seasons. This is another one of my favorites that like it's when you're out of like combat and you're like in the overworld again, and it's when specifically you change seasons, so it's going from like winter to spring, and this is what happens when it changes. Really good, really good. It's really good. I actually really like this one. Alright, this one. How am I going to change this one? Now, specifically, I actually really want to change this one in a big way. Instead of just a house on the lake, I want to be or just like a house that so happens to be near the lake. I want to be a house on the lake, you know, with a pier and everything. So that's gonna be changed. Is that a fish? Okay, we even got fish here. Yeah, I think this will look great. All right, let's set it today, and let's see what we got. All right, how are we wanting to change this? Definitely still the. Actually, I might even change the way it looks entirely. Cobblestone on a pier. It's just not really. It's not really vibing with me. I'm thinking like every time I think of like a house on the pier or a house on the lakeside, I think of just like it's made of wood. It's a cabin, and that's not really stone. That's not really stone-ish. Maybe there are. I don't know. Are these bats? What? Why are there just bats out here? They just come out of a cave or something? Look at these guys. My goodness, that you are. Oh yeah, did they change the design of these guys? They have bigger ears now. I don't always remember them being like that. But then again, I don't really look at bats in Minecraft that often. So you gotta forgive me if you know, I can't always figure it out. Ooh. I always wanted to try a little thing. Let's see how dark oak looks. Okay. So the same with the blacksmith with its gradients. I want to try this as well, where I try different gradients for how the overall wood looks in water. Because the wood, when it's deep in water, it's gonna be waterlogged. It's gonna have like corrosion over time, and it's gonna have water seeping into the wood. So obviously the wood's gonna get darker over time, right? That's gotta, you know, like, it's gotta be something to it, right? I think this is a good idea. I feel like I should get like a bit of a lighter wood, but not as light as oak, because I feel like the difference between oak and spruce is kind of deep. Like that is a vast difference, as in like with spruce to dark oak. Like, yes, there's a difference, but it's kind of slight. This is more of a muted color, and this is more of a vibrant brown, which I think can work when it's underwater. But when it comes to these two, these two are something else. Okay, maybe it'll look different in water. So let's go try that out. No, I think it kind of blends in, but that's with dark oak. Let's see that. Okay, what if it's like this, and then I do spruce here? It's not meshing with me. I need something that's a bit different. Okay, wait, what if I use stripped oak instead? Maybe that'll make a difference for me. Because the difference between these ones, I think, will be a bit nicer. Yes, I think it's a bit nicer just because it's overall, these two aren't like mixing together as well now, and now these two can have a difference that I don't really care for now because of these two. Just because overall all of them aren't really the same. They're better like this, but I don't know. I mean, this also has stripped oak, so that might be the go-to. Yeah, okay, that might be the go-to. So we're going with stripped oak, stripped spruce, and stripped dark oak to get that nice gradients when it's in the water. Dark oak is definitely going to be at the bottom of the water. It is the darkest because it's absorbed the most water. Spruce is getting there, and the oak is on top. It's on the surface because it's not been touched by the water. I don't know why I had that accent. Touched by the water. I'm not even from the south. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Man, dude, I'm always jealous by people of the south. Like, dude, they got so much culture. I mean, like, we got culture here too, but why the hell? Why is my voice changing? Why did I say it like that? Anyways, like, what I'm saying is, where I live, we got culture. It's just it's different. It's not southern culture. We don't have fried tomatoes. It's just, you know, it's just a thing. We don't have that, sadly. We don't have what's that one thing called? What is it called? Also, this squid's about to die. Brother, get out. I'm saving your life. Wow, that is one deep lake. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it to be this deep. I'm really not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. Also, I might do this. I like the recording, but I don't like how it shows me a notification, so don't do that. I want my screen to be all on, no little red dot in the corner. No little red dot in the corner. My dog's staring at me, expecting me. And you know what? I think I'm going to grant his wish, because it looks like to me he wants to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to take him, and I will be right back. All right, people, I'm back. I'm back in it to win it. My goodness, I'm back, people. Wait, what was that? Did I see that right? Fine by me. Alright. What is this? Nice. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. Okay. What am I thinking for this build? Obviously logs. I didn't expect it to be this big, so that was a, you know, unsighted, but overall I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I'm gonna need slabs though. Slabs are a big one for me right now. Give me that. What else do I need from here? Should I also add gradients to this? What if I do it like this? So, like top portion here, bottom portion there, like this, like a little sandwich, like that. That's like it's the wet side. Yeah, I think that could work. I need to make it kind of fit into this whole design, but I'm pretty sure I can make it work. Ooh, what if like a... Okay. I have ideas. Oh, I should probably... Okay, well, hold up. Let me just remake this, because I need to start recording this. Record. And I still have the notification. It doesn't... I don't know what that notification tells me then. Maybe like no pop-up? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Gotta be this. And we gotta remove this portion. Layer by layer. Here we go. Okay. It's starting to show some of its sides. Alright. Let's see what else we got, people. Also, is the music too loud? It's slightly loud for me. Nah, that's as low as I can get it. Okay. Getting rid of all of it. All of it's going. All of it is going now. All of it is going right now. Okay, that portion's out. Now all that's left is this. You know what that means? I'm just gonna add some dirt and see how I like it. Okay, let's like that. You know what, let's remove some of this dirt as well. Okay, how are we liking that? I'm thinking this portion can be a bit more used up. Thinking that portion can be a bit more used. All right. Okay, a bit better. Now we actually have to add some dirt underneath so it doesn't look like it's just standing on a single block of dirt. I mean, we can't be having that, alright? My credibility will be gone. I never had any, but, you know, if I do have any, then that'll be gone. Alright, dirt here. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's go. This is gonna be a strange one. I'm gonna go over. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Yes, okay, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, any portions touching this, I'm thinking we just kind of sink in. Yeah, like that. And yeah, these are all gonna be sunken in. Okay. Ooh, that's a question I'm gonna need to answer here. Because definitely I'm wanting this. This is like the top portion, it's above the water. So it'll be kind of like that. Okay, so that's top portion right there. And I need another one to go here. Okay, let's go with another one, I think here. I think here would be nice. Let's dig it in. And let's do another spruce portion here. See that? No. I want this portion. And I'm going to probably... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this. Just so it slowly kind of goes in like that. And I might add a lip to this thing. So, like one right here. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that looks. I can't really see. Let's see what we got. No. But what I will do is do this. And then do this. So it looks like underneath it. See that? Underneath it is this dark oak, and then it slowly goes into this thing, which I think pays off very nicely for us. Yeah, okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that so far. Okay, and then let's do this one. Is there dirt just not there? Okay, this portion. Deep, it's deep underwater. But I think that's what I like about it the most. Okay, how am I going to do this? I think the biggest portion for me is that this thing needs to be elevated to a platform. So I'm thinking we just use some normal platforms. I say normal, but I can't really find any normal platforms. Let's go and find this. Much better. Okay. And then this will be like, this is the outside balcony, so water's gonna be here. It's gonna be nice and relaxed here, which means I'm probably gonna do this instead. Yes. Okay. This is the outside deck, and seeing as we're okay, if that's like that, oh my gosh. Okay, this is really interesting. I have it set like this, so like this spruce goes up here. From these portions, I actually might add another lip just to make sure that this portion isn't. No. Hold up. Idea. We add a lip via this, so it looks like the entire thing is covered. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll go like that, because it slowly just kind of pushes off to the side. I think that's what I like the most. We'll add a lip here so it looks like it's nice and already bottomed out into the water. Not bad. I'm liking it so far. I think a funny thing about myself is I never really plan these out. I don't have like I don't have a schematic for any of my stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Alright, we're doing this. Yes, okay. And then for this portion, we're actually gonna do this, so that we can, you know, have the house in there. And I think I'm going to increase this deck over here, at least somewhat over here. Okay, going here. Is that all the way down? No, I want it to seem like it's anchored down to the ground. I don't want any seams. Hey, buddy. My goodness. Okay. That's the wrong wood. Okay, that's one. And these are not linked up in the slightest. That helps me so much, buddy. You know what? I'm going to just change that now, because I didn't like how that looked. So let's change that. Okay. Okay, now that we actually have these linked up and they are perfectly parallel to one another, we can start doing something to it. Alright, so this is going to be like that. I don't know, I mean, I don't want it to be like super big, so I actually might squeeze them in a bit further. I think I might squeeze you in a bit further, just because I don't want you to be in here. I want you to just have a tiny little I don't know, piece of paradise right here. You will never notice this when you go there, but these poles are perfect for the job. And it needs to be, you know, somewhat small. Yeah, I still remember, dude. I think it was today. Someone commented, didn't you just make the place bigger? No, I will prove them wrong. I will prove them wrong. I did something else. Kinda, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I will prove them wrong. And showing that I did something. I'll prove them wrong, and I will show them I did something here. Also, why is this like that? It's like that. And then this portion is gonna be covered up like this. And then it's going to be like this. Yeah. That's much better. Which means now I can do this portion. Very nice. Okay. Over here. Yeah, so now you're just not gonna notice it. I think this is where I'm wanting to cut it off. So, it's either it has a straight cut or I'm going to round it off so that I can go here. I think that's the best decision for me. My gosh, my voice. Probably here. And this is still flooring. So we're gonna go like this. And this is a small, this is gonna be like a smaller house. Nothing too extraordinary. But I want to have it like this. And I'm gonna do this actually. It'll ruin the amount of space I can use. But I think it's better this way. It'll be like this, won't it? Yeah, this portion is gonna be kind of weird. But I think it has to be like this. So it has to be like this. That's strange for me. I've never built like this, so you know, apologies if it doesn't look quite right now. I think if I move this over by 1, how does that look? Okay, I think that's better. But I also don't like how, like, it's so sharp. It's a sharp angle that I don't really want to encourage in my builds. It's me, but I'm on Twitch. Okay. You enjoying Twitch? Because it's I managed to fix it. So that's great. It's great to at least hear that, or at least see that I can see your message. You're just like a pink guy on my screen now. All right, let's see. I don't know what I'm wanting, cause like I don't want it to be like a sharp angle, but I also don't know how to, and I know how to do it. But like I'm gonna need to push this out even more. No, I don't. I don't have to do that. What I will do is I would just make this way shorter. So this will be the front. So like if anyone wants to go, this will be the front. And then I'll make this the more not as sharp corner. And then we do this. That's better. See, like now it's not so much of a sharp corner. It's not like going straight across. It's more like, hey, it's rounding off into this section over here. And I don't know why I put logs there. Into this section, which is just a nicer section overall. I also might do this, because this is where the house is, and it is a small house. I'm making this a small house on purpose, I will have you mind. This is a small house on purpose. I think that's good. Yeah, this is the square footage of the interior. It's not a lot of space, but he trades that off for having this nice deck. D-E-C-K. Nothing else, right? Had to preface that. Okay, and then I'm thinking we increase this, and then we just go like here. And then what if I do this? I don't like how, yeah, I think I prefer this. So it's a small little portion, and I think we can increase this further. So now it'll be sharp turn into a round turn. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, what if I do this? I'm starting to lean it a bit further now. But, you know, that's just the life you live, you know? That's just the life you're living. You know what? Since that's gonna be like that, I'm thinking... Unrelated, but... Chem low-key frying me? What? Are you in a chem class right now? Or what particular portion are you on? That's frying you. What's troubling you, my viewer? Tell me your trouble. What is the problem with chem? What can this guru of chem teach you? Probably nothing. I have a big test in a couple hours. Really? What's the test on? Like, what's it covering? I'm sure you'll be fine. What is that noise? My goodness. It's got everything. Well. Damn. I got no rebuttal against that. It's like, if it's covering everything, then good luck. That's the best I can give you, man. That's too long. I don't like that. I don't like that. Bro covering everything from, I don't know, calculating Boyle's method to some simple thing as like a Mole's law. Structure of atom, bonding, thermo, okay, equilibric, organic, and a lot of organic as well, huh? I mean, you spec'd into that. At least in the States, you have to spec into it if you want the organic stuff. Because either you go organic or you don't go organic. And you just specialize in something else. I'm assuming you spec'd into that, man. You did that to yourself, right? And if you didn't, well then, tough luck. Organic's not a fun subject to be, you know, memorizing or even trying to learn in general. But then again, like, I mean, who would go inorganic? Gross. I don't, maybe I'm the idiot here. Got the idiot sandwich on. I think that's the better choice here. So it's got to be one here, onto a pillar here. You don't have the option? Ooh, gross, bro. You don't have, like, I mean, organic's the better option anyways, but still, no option? Damn. That's tough. Is everyone there just gonna be like, hey dude, it's either you're organic or you're American and you chose inorganic? Like, huh? Damn, that's messed up. This looks great on the outside, but then I see this portion and it's like, that's not the best. And I can just do this. Then you'll never get to see it. But yeah, I think this is alright. Yeah, that's kinda it's kinda just crazy. Like, what? Not even a choice. We just have chemistry. It's got inorganic, physical, and organic. What? I mean, I guess, like, okay, like in your, okay, over here, right, in your first couple years if you're not grad, you will be like, you will have to learn all inorganic, physical, and organic. And yeah, like you do have to learn all of them. But once you get to grad school, you can just choose to be organic or non-organic. Or physical, for anyone that's doing physical. Isn't physical just stuff like affected by lasers? I don't know. I didn't spec into physical. I mean, that's kind of dumb. Because over here, right? Over here, it kind of depends on what you're trying to learn specifically. But if you do, like, at least where I live, right? If you're in high school, you can take your AP course and they will cover organic and inorganic, but it will most likely be organic for most of the portions. Just because that's what that's where most scientists go, organic. And if you do inorganic, then you're strange. At least you're a bit strange for going inorganic, because most things are organic just in science in general. Anything that's organic is like carbon based. So anything that's that's inorganic, that's just like, it's a niche subject to go into. So it's kind of strange to be going into that all the time. You can spec into it, especially when you get to college courses. You can spec into being organic all the time. It's just that, it's just that you have to make the conscious choice to make it. Because, like, no one's gonna tell you to not take it or to take it. Yeah, but in high school, it's usually organic chemistry that you're doing. Sometimes you do physical, sometimes you do inorganic, but most of the time it's going to be organic for where I lived. Just because most things in science, when it comes to how we're doing things, is gonna be carbon based. And especially if you're speccing into biology, which I had an AP biology, that is basically just organic. It's going to just be organic, because everything you are made out of is basically made of carbon, down to the sugars, down to every single strand of your body. That's carbon. So it's that's just kind of weird. Yeah, really, 40%ish, huh? That is, yeah. I don't know why they would make it only 40%. Carbon, just in general, organic takes up a lot of science. That's why a lot of scientists, when they're deciding on which, study they want to go into, it's usually organic, because that's a big portion of science. It's just organic stuff. Inorganic does cover up, I don't want to say that organic covers up 90% of all science. It doesn't. But it does cover up a pretty decent margin. I want to say about 60%, and then 40% sometimes. I want to say the rest of it will be organic or inorganic and physical. Because physical, you can get into different territories And then you can get into specking territories with like experimental physics, like experimental physics, which is in essence physical chem, but it's an experimental term, so you know they seem special for that. It is a lot more special than what I make it sound. I didn't go into that field. I don't know that field. I'm not an experimental physicist. I didn't do that. But it's like if you do physical chem, you are going to somewhat lean towards that subject, which I never leaned towards. Surprise, surprise, I didn't do that. But yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't know why you'd be only 40%. Just like seems like kind of a waste. Maybe they're just trying to squeeze as much into the subject. Like they're trying to squeeze every single subject to its like maximum. But if you do that, then you're gonna ignore some of the important parts of OChem. Oh. Again, I am not the end-all be-all when it comes to my opinions on the matter, because I don't expect anyone to follow my advice. At the same time, I just find it strange that your school would only do 40%ish, which is a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I mean, it could be more. OChem is pretty important. But I understand why. Like, I can get why. They do want to cover as much of the matter. And, you know, phys chem and what is it? And inorganic is pretty important parts. Especially if you are interested in those parts. They are pretty important. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. Okay. And I'm going a little further. Why? What? 30%ish. That's like failure, bro. Like if I only went into like OChem, why? It doesn't need to be that way. Also, can't they just do a curve for that? I mean, I feel like it'd be better. Like if you did really well on one portion of the test, I feel like you should at least get some pity points for something. Saying, hey, he did well on this portion, which means he did really well on this subject, which could mean he does well in the future. Just feel like you could make it better. I want to slide into this portion. Yeah. I think this is good. I think this is good. How am I thinking about the roof? I feel like for a beach house, I'm wanting a bit more headroom than just 2 blocks. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a teacher. I shouldn't be deciding, you know, what's more valuable. And if they decide that's more valuable, then sure. Whatever you say, man. I just don't like, I don't think it's necessary to grade on like that type of, on that type of portion. I think percentage grades are great, at least in terms of other stuff. Because my school was idiotic with how they graded stuff. They graded based off point systems, and you didn't get percentages. It's just you're on off a bait, like a point system, and it sucked. It sucked actual dog water. Like why? Like if you do you know, kind of mediocre on one section of a test, you would get docked an entire letter grade just because you did that bad. And I'm like, damn, that's brutal. Like that is brutal, man. You didn't need to do that. Oh man, like wow. I don't think. Maybe. Sections on. Okay, so the way I did stuff, right? Do they keep inorganic chem separate? Yeah, they did inorganic chem separate. It isn't mixed stuff, and it would be very specific portions. So with organic chemistry, it's kind of okay. I don't want to say they kept them entirely separate. They didn't. But what they did was they would only let in the portions where inorganic chem and organic chem actually mixed, and that's it. That is it. Because other than that, they are completely different subjects. That's why they're called organic chem and inorganic chem. That's the way I was taught. They aren't always like, they're not together. They've never been like one cohesive thing. That's why they're called that way. Organic chem has to do with everything that involves carbon. Inorganic chem has to do with everything that doesn't involve carbon. Sometimes they mix, but that's in rare instances. It's in rare instances when they do actually mix. And when they do, yes, you will be tested on that portion because it is a very specific portion. But for most of the time, you're not going to be in that portion. You're not going to be like doing that. It is a very niche way to look at it, right? Like if you focus on organic chem and inorganic chem are the same thing, they are not. That's why they're named that way to begin with. They're not that. That's why they're separate. They're completely different subject matters. That's why physical chem and inorganic chem are not always going to be the same. That's why sometimes they do mix, but it's rare that they mix. With physical chem, sometimes a laser property will affect an organic or inorganic substance. And that's when they do mix, because that is physics combined with that. That is, why? It should just be section based. Like, I don't understand that portion. Like, why would they do that? Like, not like intermixing of subject. Yeah. I don't know why they jumble the questions. That's just dumb. Just make it into sections. And it'd also make it easier for the students to learn. It's like, hey, this section is going to be about it, so you should probably study up on that portion. It's, you know? I think that's how they should do it. Like, am I wrong about that? I don't know. I feel like it's pretty reasonable to think that. I might do it here. I think this has more portion to go on. Yeah, I think this is a better place to put it. Yeah, that's nicer. Then I get this top portion. Like if you're trying to teach someone how to, if we're trying to teach someone, especially a matter that's kind of hard for some people to grasp, then yes, you should make it section based. It's yeah, that's how my school did it, and I learned perfectly fine. It's great. It's a good way of teaching. It's like, hey, like, and especially when you're doing like over the year, right? You'll be like, hey, this section we're covering organic chemistry, and yes, it's gonna have a bit of organic or inorganic in it, but we are focusing on organic chemistry because that is the main subject. That's how it should be. And then the next section, or the next section of the rubric, will be, hey, we're covering inorganic, and then hey, we're gonna cover phys chem. Because I think that's just how it should be. Like you should separate your subject matters, because if you try to mix them, you're gonna confuse who you're teaching. You're just gonna confuse them, especially when it comes to like actual chemists. And like I've met some like actual chemists that have doctorate's degree, because I don't. I'm a plebeian that doesn't have one. I would low-key watch the stream, but yeah, honestly, go study. Like my last remarks were probably, or was this, it's like, I've met some like actual like doctoral chemists, and even they agree with me. They don't go outside their field. Like, you are either OChem, inorganic chem, or phys chem. That's all. Like, you specialize. You don't try to mix them. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, go study. Honestly, that test seems like it might be some trouble. Wish you best of luck on that. Okay, like this. Like this. Yeah, I think that's good. And then maybe I increase this a bit more. Like this portion. Yeah. And then let's focus on this. Okay, let's do this portion out a bit longer. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut off this portion because I think it's getting too long. I'm just gonna cut this portion completely off. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Curves like there. Then we have a nice patio where, you know, you can look at stuff. I think over here, at least in the future, I'm gonna add a dock where like people can go fishing. Okay, now underwater section. Okay, right here. What? Oh my gosh. Like here. And then we push on to the next section. So this beam I'm going to get rid of, because it's not going to be of use down here, so I'm going to move it to a place where I think it might be good. It's definitely going to have to be around here. I'm thinking, ooh, that's okay. I think it's going to be here. So right here. That's where I think that's the best option I got. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think this looks best. Maybe I'm wrong about the chem, like some chem teacher's gonna look at me as like, I can't believe you're teaching my student such blasphemy. How dare you? Don't report me to your teachers, because I don't want to get another earful from another teacher about like, you're teaching my student wrong. How dare you? Alright, and then I'm thinking we go kind of crazy. We're gonna cover this up because I don't like how that's doing stuff. I think that looks best. Alright, and then over here, we're definitely adding something. Thinking here and here. That's where those portions are gonna be. Okay, that portion's done. That's also that portion done. I think these are going to make it great looking poles. You will never see these, but I think it's nice to at least look at. And for the unforeseen stance in which you are underwater in this village, you at least get to look at this, which is my handiwork. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. And then we're just gonna have... What do I want to have here? Like a round edge? That might be something I want. Definitely, we're gonna... what if I make it into a lofted roof? I think that's what it's called. Lofted. Basically, it's gonna be a roof that's only on one side, or a slope that's only on one side. And I get to see the rest of it do its own thing. Yeah, I think that might be the best option I have. Let's see how I like that. And these portions are definitely gonna be like that. Okay. Going here. Come on. Come on. There we go. A small little touch, but I think it's good to, you know, show it. Attention to detail, people. Attention to detail. Ain't no way. Ain't no way what? What's ain't no way? Nice. That's true. See? I refuse to have links in my chat. I actually didn't see that. Did it? It might have. I think next stream I got it fixed, but that's funny that it did. Let me actually see. Oh, it did. Nice. That might have been a while ago. I don't know why I did that. Imagine your own like. Streaming bot. Nice. And it just gets warned. Huh. That's crazy. Glad to see you tuned in. I'm currently remodeling a house that was on the lakeside, and I thought, we're going crazy with this one. I'm gonna make it an actual lake house. You know, actual lake, got an actual balcony. I'm going crazy with this one, alright? This one it's gonna have its own little balcony you can step onto. Gonna have this. Gonna have two outsides. There we go. I'm on non-delayed site, yeah. I don't know why YouTube's so delayed with it. I don't know what the reasoning behind that would be. But I'm glad to see that you are on your side of choice. That's my whole thing when it comes to like streaming, like multi-streaming. Like whichever side you like most, you go on it. Just go on the one you like most. Okay. I think that might be the apex. Because the rest of it might mess up. I'm going to see how it looks. This is a big roof. I might decrease how it looks. Just because this is a big roof. I don't like how that looks. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna attempt something. I'm going to attempt to make a better roof, or a better sloped roof at least. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny little trick. And does that? Okay, I think that works. Okay. Slightly slightly modified version where I get to do this. That would mean less space for me, yes, but, and I will say this, but I think it'll look better if I do it this way. Come on. Okay. I don't like that. Wow. I didn't think I'd hate that so much. I don't like how it's connected. That's my biggest gripe. Oh. Oh, and also another cool thing, at least about since I changed some things around, I can see you guys' profile pics, so I know exactly what you look like on profile pic, because I couldn't last time, but now I can. So that's great. Okay, now how do I like? Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. Okay, how am I going to fix this? We're doing this. Yes. I'm going to try it, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, then I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Okay. Okay, please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need another slab to connect properly to this thing. Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, come on. Okay. This will probably still not fix what I'm having here, but I think it might fix the looks on what I'm trying to do. So that might be an upside. Okay. How does that look? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like it yet, but I guess we'll see. Don't know if I like it yet. I mean, we can do this. Ah, we can. Maybe? Maybe? That's also definitely not fixing this portion. It's actually, I think it made it worse. I think I actually made it worse by doing that. But whatever. Let's just hope. Yeah, let's just hope I can do it like this. Let's just hope I can do it like this. I don't like that. What if I do it like this? I don't know. Again, I have no idea if I'm doing this right, but it might be enough. Oh, this is going to be... I always mess myself up when it comes to these builds. I'm not a good person to follow when it comes to builds. It is a crime what I do sometimes. But I hope you guys are at least enjoying me mess myself up. Okay, right here. This portion also might be messed up. Or not, I don't know. Depending on how you look at it. Now, you know, amongst popular belief, this isn't the front of the house. If anything, this is the front of the house. And actually this is the front of the house. So let's hope it looks better. Okay. That's also affecting this portion, and I think it's enough space. That means I can actually. So I'm gonna do this portion, and we're gonna do this. Okay, over here, so now I can exit properly. And then this portion can be cut off. And then this portion can be kept. All right, I think that's good. I think that's good. We enter, we can go up into the, okay, this is short. This is short. Not to worry, people. Ideas come in many ways, and we go here. That also might screw me up here. It is tiny space here. Like, actually miniature, and I don't know why I did it this way. And that portion. So that portion is where it's going up, so I don't mind that. Oh! Not the best showing, but I think it works. I think it works. Oh, I hope it works. Okay. Because if it doesn't, I'm screwed. I'm royally screwed. Okay. All right. That I can't do anything with, but this one I can. Okay, we'll see how the trimming looks after we finish this entire thing. Okay. I think we're managing to somehow fix it. Why don't I like this portion? I do that? Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Next portion going up. Oh, I guess I could have just done that. Okay. Wow. Wow. Wowee. I think we just did it. I think we're just doing it like this portion. If I do it like this, then we'll just have a big old slab. And I think we can, I'm gonna cut off some of this portion just because I don't like how it's how it is just one slab like that. So we're gonna cut it, we're gonna trim it to where it fits the curve nicer, and not, it's not just like one solid, you know, roof. But that'll be after I finish this entire thing like this. Okay, so now that we have that, let's do this portion. So this is up. Now we have to, now the roof, I don't mind it sort of going a little over it. I don't mind that. What I do mind is having excess like here. Excess here is not great. So get rid of this. And then get rid of this section. And then for this portion, get rid of this section. So that should do it for the ending portion. Obviously, we have to make it look nicer because it looks atrocious right now. But you know, whoever said it was gonna look this good? That's 1, 2. So this one is covered. I think I need a bit more coverage just so I can get every just so it covers that like that. This needs this portion to be covered. That's covered. And then this portion needs this portion covered. So up to this point. So up to this point, and then we're good. And then we have to somehow make it look nicer. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Because right now I don't like how it looks. I really don't like how it looks. Did a bird just go through my... What the hell was that? I have a window in my room and I think I just saw a bird just try to hit it. The hell? No, I don't like that. I guess that? I don't really like that either. Maybe, okay, maybe it's because I don't have trimming. Maybe that's why. So let's see if I can add trimming to my stuff. Maybe. It's a big maybe. We're also gonna do this thing, so we're just gonna push it up. And that's connected. I made these all up. I made all these designs up. And they're not particularly nice looking. At least this one I'm not liking the most. I don't like it. I also, I think I also might not like this one just because it doesn't have anything in it to, like, actually do. So, let's replace it with glass. Or at least to look at. It has nothing to look at. Let's see. This portion I think we can actually fully cut into. Okay. Let's also add trimming here. And trimming there. Trimming there. Whoa. Okay. Nope. Oh. Man, I don't know how I feel about this thing. Don't know how I feel about it. Okay, let's do pane. Is it pane glass? Yeah. Okay, pane glass. See how that looks. Let's increase this. Not bad. I like that. I like that portion. Like this. That means this portion should be completed. And I gotta be very careful with this glass. Oh. Very precise. And then I'm gonna do this portion up here. Maybe that adds something. Okay. I still don't like it. Oh, wait. Is it? don't know why I didn't think of this. This thing has no... There's nothing here. It does like nothing here. I kind of like that. Why do I like that? Why do I kind of like that instead of like not liking this portion? Why do I kind of like that? I don't know why. Why do I kind of like this portion more? Like this particular side with this roofing, I like more. Also this just isn't. Okay. Whoops. Okay, what if I do this? No, I don't like that, but I like, kind of like what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm gonna follow that. So put some here. Yes? Yes? Okay, you... Yes, you cut off like this. And then you kind of go like that. Why do... I kind of like that. Why do I kind of like that? It adds something to it. I don't know why. So maybe here I can do this. What if I make it like a corner piece? Like it has to be in the corner. This is the problem with it, is that I can't do that. Like if it was like this, maybe, but that's not what I'm going for at this point. Gotta be open. Do I like that? From this side I like it. How about this side? I don't like it from this side. So I think it has to be sort of like I think it has to be sort of like that, where I can open it up. And then this portion, F off, because I'm wanting to do this. Yes. Yes. Why? Why yes? Why is this a yes for me? Like this portion, yes. Yeah, I actually really like this portion more now. I'm loving this now. What? Now I'm so confused. I'm so confused on why that works for me. Okay, I'm gonna try on this side now, because this is a more traditional roof. Okay, and then add this portion, this portion, this portion, and then add this portion. Yeah, I kind of like that. This portion, maybe not so much. Like if it was just like if it was like one of these, I can't do that. And so it has to be like this. That was just time. Oh, don't worry, man. I'm glad you hopped in, though. I'm glad you at least hopped in. It's all I can care for. I don't like this. It has to be like this to connect it. Yeah, you know, I think that's the best it's gonna look. Best it's gonna have to look. That's the best it's gonna look. Yeah, I think that's it for the windows in the top floor. Yeah, I like that the most. And then for these portions, we're gonna have like some small little windows that kind of peek outside. Small windows, but you know, they're good windows. Also, this portion, I think we can add glass to it. And this portion can be cut into this. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And then this portion's like this. Yeah, okay. Glass here. Like that. Don't do that. Do this. Not bad. You know what? Not bad. I was hating this a lot, especially with the roof, but now that I'm seeing it like this, not bad. Okay, okay. We're adding... Why is this just a hole? Oh, I know why it's a hole. It's because I put something there. Okay, so like, I'm gonna make it like this, and then like this. So it sloops in like this. Okay. And then door time, obviously. Like this. Not bad. I think this deserves some like sea lanterns. Like sea lantern-esque. I need lights. Yeah, like some sea lanterns. There it is. I actually didn't know it was called sea lantern. I just thought of the word like that. No joke. I didn't think it was gonna be called that, but I guess it was. The more you know. Yeah, I think adding trimming here would be nice. And it's like not around the poles this time. It is going to be just like in the center, like in the spots where there aren't poles in them. I think that looks the best. Yeah. Okay. How am I liking that? I like that a lot. I like that a lot now. It's looking great. Man, I made this into a bigger house than I thought it was gonna be. Like in terms of the square footage, it is like a lot in terms of a normal village house, but in terms of like actual builders, it's not that much. I don't think it's that much. Yeah, this is great. This is a great view, but in terms of like actually putting stuff in, ooh, who knows what I'm gonna put in. This is like beach house right there. Man, this is crazy looking. And then what am I gonna do for like those? I don't want to add stone. It's got to be wood. Maybe like some fencing. Not a big fan of that. Okay, what if I did this? Okay, what if I did this? Or like, if you want to get in, you gotta go through the house. It's gotta be through the house. I think, yeah. All right. On to the more important portions of this house. Where am I putting all the stuff? Because this is going to be something I don't think anyone, like, I don't think it's gonna be divisive. I think it'll be divisive in the way it does stuff. Because either you love it or you hate it. That's not it. Either way, you're gonna think something about this house. I think we can add. Seeing as you can't really do much to that portion, we're gonna have to have something that goes there. And the way this house is sloped as well is it's a bit tightening. So there isn't much room to put much stuff in here. No carpets on this one. No carpets. What I will think of are, and I'm gonna need to look at these designs to see what I'm wanting. Definitely you're gonna need a bed, maybe some lanterns as well. Oh, you know what? Since we're going crazy, let's get a smoker. You know, you're smoking up fish. Crafting table, all right. Nice one of these. Bookshelves, maybe. You're using a lot of the designs that I have with the other houses. Let's see what we got. Just like for unfilled space, this is what I always do. It's always a nice little addition for myself. Add a lantern here because it doesn't affect the glass. And then maybe up here as well, add some lanterns. Just to light up the space. And I think maybe you add a bed here. I think I was always taught don't have a bed that's facing away from the glass. So it's either gonna be facing towards the glass or it's gonna be next to the glass. That's what I like right here. Superstitions aside. What else are we doing here? I don't think I can put much. This is definitely bedroom space though. Bedroom space vibe. Add a lantern right there. What else? What else can we add to make it a bit more chic, a bit more, you know, like this is comfortable to live in. Definitely adding some smokers here. Cover this up so as to not, you know, ruin the aesthetics. In here you can probably see that they're there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover that up entirely so that the glass can't see it, making sort of that glass just pointless because you can't see anything, but it fits this portion, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Oh wait, you know what I could do, instead of just like making it use the space, why don't we put this with sea lanterns? Add light into it. That looks cool. That looks sick. That looks epic, bro. What? I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but that looks epic. Look at that. It's glowing, and then you can see the sea lantern in there. That is sick. And it also like lights up this place a bit, so that's very nice. Yeah, okay. So that portion's gonna be like that. What are we doing for these? What can we do? What can we do for this? Okay, I'm gonna look at some other design. Maybe make like add a table, a small table. Barrels could do something. That's fisherman like. Barrels. I'm thinking carpet on the top, only on the top. Bottom, that's where it's wet, so no, that's a no-go. Yeah, definitely this. What else are we thinking? Paintings, yeah, that could do. Yeah, okay. Let's think of, like, this is definitely art decor. Like, we're oh, wow. No, definitely not. Can we... You know, I would have loved that if it was in the space that I wanted it. So we're gonna sort of cover this up so that we can get a proper... Ooh, maybe. Ooh, that looks good. some paintings here and there. Can you not do that? Very nice. I don't think I like this. I don't know why. I don't really like this. Wow, what's up with this game and doing that to me? Okay, in the middle, how does that look? I think in the middle it works. If it's too short, then no. Also, this portion, cover that up. Are there any gaps in here that I'm not liking? No, I think the rest of it's fine. I think this portion is definitely something. Can we not do this? Okay. Nice. I think that's it. I think that's our looks here. And obviously for carpet, we're doing carpet here. This is definitely like the space where like it is nice and comfortable up here. Down here, especially out here, balcony. We're adding something. We have to add something. This is a nice spot. Why not? Let's do some of this, and let's do white carpet. Let's do white carpet here. And then let's cover it up with something else, like either blue. Let's go with a light blue, and like let's go like with more pink. No, let's go with the magenta. Sure, yeah, I'm thinking magenta. We go here, here. I don't like how this looks. Feel like we can make it better. We can make it better. We can make this better, people. Come on. We're not heathens. Also, I just realized, these portions. Cover those up. Cover those up. And let's do this portion. Underwater lights are gonna look great though, so I'm thinking we add some sea lights around here. I think we add like a light. Ooh, it's really hard to decide where I want these lights to go. Oh, that's hard. That's hard for me to decide. But on the other side, I'm definitely doing this. Okay, not with the flooring. Not the same color as the flooring. Spruce up here. Or not. I guess we are going flooring. Because I am really bad at making stuff like this up. Alright. Very nice. And then let's add a pole. Let's go with this. And let's make this happen. Alright, now let's make a... This is gonna be hard because I don't know. I've never made one of these. So I don't know what the best design for this is. Definitely red and white, right? Classic, right? Classic red and white carpet here. And I need string, right? Need string because there's gonna be portions. So I'm just gonna like blot this out real quick. Yeah. Is it one above or one below? Like I said, I've never built one of these. So I'm gonna assume one below. So we can do that. Yeah. Okay, so it's one below. The one below all. Out here. Out here. Okay. We're doing this. And we're doing... Oh, no, no. Let's go, let's go white into the red. And then let's do the... Let's do this portion. And then let's go with the red. It's gonna be red. And then this portion we're gonna do red. That is flat. That is just flat. Not great. Can I make it better if I do this? Maybe. Let's do normal wall. What is that? Normal wall. Okay. Patterns going crazy on this one. Yeah, this is not looking great, if I'm being honest. Wow, that did barely anything. But I mean, here it looks like it did something, right? At least it looks like it did something here. Top portion, not so much. Really not so much. That top, it's yeah, it looks like it did nothing. It's like it's as flat as a pancake at this point. I don't know how people design these things. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you do it, people. Okay, string like this, maybe? Like, it is really hard to see this thing. Right. Is that it? I think that's it. Wow, that's great. It is not the best. It's definitely not great looking, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, not great. I have to look up how to do this because I have no idea how you do it. How are you doing that? Like, how does someone do it? Like, umbrella. Like, I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how you do it. You see, I see all of these designs, and I see this one. It's not mixing with me. Ooh. Oh wait, actually, I think this might work. I see someone's design and I'm liking what they're doing. It's not showing a creator's name, so I'm sorry. But you might be the greatest person to ever exist with this. This design is crazy. And I need to get rid of this portion now. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Okay, now where did the other piece go? There it is. It is so hard to see this thing. Okay. They did it in a sort of a strange way for me, but I think I can make it work. So I'm gonna get snow, actually. Snow. And I think I can make it work if I do this. Oh my gosh, okay. I can't place it? No! Impossible! No! Why? Why have you forsaken me? Why? Why? I can't even place it. No. No, I can place it here, but I can't place it here. Why? Okay, fine. Can I do powdered snow? I can do powdered snow. And then I can place carpets. Man, that whole idea went down the drain. I thought it was gonna be crazy looking, but no! Cause like my whole idea is I can layer this. But it doesn't work. Okay, best idea I got is this. That's the best idea I got. And then I can layer it like this, and then I can get the carpet, like, to go here. Okay, biggest question. What is the best thing I can put this on? Like, can I put it on a wall? Can I put it on wall? Because if I can put it on walls, it might work. It might still work. Okay. Where's my snow? I can't put it on there. Wow. This isn't great. This is not looking great. Okay. What can I put it on? What? Trapdoors? No, they don't work 'cause they move. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But I wouldn't know. Okay, why? Okay. See that? Still nothing. Okay. Gotta be something I can put it on. Pressure plates? Definitely a no, right? Yeah, okay. It can't just be a solid block, right? Come on, something? Gotta be something. It's gotta be something. There's got to be something. Come on. Don't make this worse on me. Chains wouldn't work. Maybe. I'm getting desperate at this point. Just any chain. That works, but does this work? No. It's a no. I'm not doing glass, but okay. At least make it somewhat nice looking. What do I want? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna have to be either like an oak slab or something. Where's my snow, bro? Stop getting rid of my snow. Okay, well I know that. Snow. Okay, red here, here. Just cover all the sides, and then white's gonna be on the outside. Carpet here, here, and here. That's the best option I got. Best looking option I have is that. Man, I wish I could make a better umbrella, but it's not gonna work for me. None of it is helping me out. All right, so what's next? I still don't like it, man. I hate it. I hate how it looks. I can't get over it. I'm trying to get over it, but I can't. It's annoying me. It's gotta be something. Come on, anything. Gotta be something. Gotta be something I can do. I think I'm coming up with something out of desperation. Okay. Come on. Get rid of these strings. I don't need them for this. I don't need them for this portion. I think that's the best possible one I have. That is probably the best umbrella I have made. So far, that's the best one. I think that's the best one I got. And let's see what else I can add to this place to make it look great. What do people usually have on their decks? On like on a lake, like on a lake resort. I've never been on one because there's no way I'd even be on one. Me affording to go into one of those places, that's crazy, bro. That's absolutely insane. It's actually crazy for me to even think about that. And I still don't know. I still don't know what I would put in here. There's gotta be something new I can put on. It's just gotta be something new. No, I already have that. I'm thinking of what to do, but I don't have an idea of anything. It's all coming up blank because I can't figure it out. Like, this is a nice house. It's not nice enough for me. I need to look. I just need to look. What is good around here? What is good? What is good around? Like, what can I incorporate in my designs? What can I put in these designs? I need to have something. What is good? I need something, and it's not coming to mind. Let's add some trim. Let's add some more trim. Maybe if I add some trim to this thing, something will come up to mind. Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. What should I add? I feel like I put the most into that, and I don't know what else to put into it. Glass? No, that doesn't make sense. At least I don't want it to make sense. Okay, let's add maybe some carpets, like a sound system, something. I don't know what else to put into this. Yeah, I think that's just gonna have to do. I don't know what else I can do. If you guys have any ideas, then I will add them later on, but I think for now, that's kind of it. I think that's just kind of it, yeah. barrels. Did I add barrels on this thing? Oh, and this. I forgot about this. I forgot that I wanted to add some of this stuff. So I don't know where I'm gonna add this. Yes. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm gonna add this. Like, I could add it into this empty space. I guess I can also like add it here. Oh, whoops. More kind of like this. So it'd be like over here. I think that's the best thing I'm gonna do. Is we're gonna have like a sort of like this. Yeah, so you can kind of enter it like this portion, and then you can kind of sit here. Yeah, like that. I think that's the best option I got. It's in the shade. It's chilling out. It's vibing. Not too much to it, but I think that's it, bro. That is the end of this build. It's not bad. You know, I was hating how it looked, but you know, now that it's all done, it's all finished, I don't hate it anymore. I actually quite like it. It's a nice design. It's a nice round design. And for that person that just said, "Hey, I just made it bigger," this time I didn't. I didn't make it just bigger. I made a beach house. So yeah, I wanted to prove you wrong, and I think I did. I think I did just that. So yeah, I think this is it's a good build. Good build. Like I said, it is a bit like it's a bigger design, and I think in terms of what I said, like I wanted to keep the original design. Nope, I went off the rails with this one because I wanted specifically a beach house or a lake house. This is a lake house, and I think I did it quite nicely. Obviously, we can add more stuff to it. Like, that's not what I wanted. Like, let's do one of those. Let's add the barrels, obviously. There's obviously still more to do. They weren't like, I'm still never going to be done with this thing. Like with this portion, I can put it in with barrels, and that'll look nice. I can also maybe increase this portion. And then I can add the barrels in all the way. So then I can do one of these. That's a three-person design. And then these barrels can be increased like such very nicely. I mean, we can do other stuff. I mean, what, dude, what's stopping me from making it as good as I want it to be? What is stopping me from doing that? Like, let's do one of these. Let's add, you know what, let's add some music to this place. That's some nice music. Add a music box right here. Not bad. Let's also add a music box over here, just in case we're, you know, feeling a bit different today. And I actually like this. So, many of you may not know, and many of you will probably never know, but a little thing about myself, I actually grew up with a bed that stored stuff just like this one. Just like this one, it stored stuff. and the thing that I stored in them wasn't books. Like, you could, like, okay, so what I'm talking about is this, like, this was the bed I had, right? And then on the, I don't know what you would call this, like the headrest area, right? Behind my head would be this little bookshelf-esque place that you could put stuff in. And for the longest time, and this is when I was really young, for the longest time, they were not books. They were not books. The things I would store up there were VHS tapes of movies and cartoons. So, like, if I wanted to watch a like an episode of Pokemon, or if I wanted to watch The Grinch on VHS, you know, the live action one, what I would do is I would go to my bed, and I would go to the shelf on my bed, and I would pick out the VHS to the corresponding whatever I wanted to watch. And so that's how my bed was. This is basically what my bed was. Instead of, like, you know, books in this bookshelf, I had VHS tapes in that little shelf that was on my bed. So yeah, a little lore that I would yep. I think that's it. I think that is the bare minimum what I'm doing. And I'm wanting, okay, and this is just like a thing that, like, I'm just talking to myself at this point. What I want to do for the action shots, and I'm gonna change the music again because, brother, I got claimed, or yes, I got a claim from a copyright user, and I'm like, I have the right, I legally got this song, I have the code for it, I have the rights. How dare you? Okay, that's why I'm switching providers when it comes to music, because I'm never gonna use music from them again. I hate them for that. I didn't get striked, thank goodness, but I did get claimed, and I'm like, that's annoying. I don't want that to happen. I disputed those because I have the rights to that song, but whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, what I want to do here is I want to do an action shot where the camera goes in between these cracks into the door, and then I think I'll do this portion. So I'll go, okay, so what I'll do, the camera will go in between the cracks, it'll go here, okay, and then I'm thinking going here, back to here, to here, and I think that's where the camera's gonna be. And you know what? Let me record that. Let me record that. So what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna have to somehow move past this, but what I'm thinking is going here, going through the door, here, going through here, through here. I could make it tight. I could make a tight action shot, so I can go here. I could go here, and then I could make a tight corner shot here, make a roundabout, go here, and then go finish off here. I think that's what we're doing. I'm gonna leave off a bit more seconds in the recording so I can have some time to play around with the camera. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what we're doing. And I actually like the timing that we have, or at least the time in the world, because it's a bit on the sunset, but we're not quite there, so we have a bit more sunlight left, and we can use that to our advantage when it comes to the sea lanterns. I think that's gonna look the best so far. All right, and then how am I okay, I guess I'm just doing this on live, on the live stream. How am I wanting to do another one of these? How am I wanting to do this? Because I don't want it to feel the same, you know what I mean? I don't want it to feel like I'm making another action shot into whatever I'm doing, right? I want it to be different. So I think I'm gonna go, okay, so I think the best decision I have, best option I have right now, and like just hear me out for this one. I'm going to make a I'm gonna make a table inside the little cathedral or church, because I mean, cathedral is you know, generously giving that thing a name, or generously giving that thing a big title. It's a church. It's not really a cathedral. It's not like massive. I don't know how I'm gonna redesign this one. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. All right, and then I'm gonna do that. So what I'm going to do, and I think I like the timing of this house. So what I'm thinking I'm doing is we're gonna start out here where it all began, right? I'm gonna start out there. We're gonna go into here, and like I said, through the door crack hole, and then we're gonna go over here. The timing is perfect for me right now. We're gonna go into the camera down here. This is gonna be a really tight shot, so we're gonna need to make this as believable as possible. Am I doing this correctly? Hello? Am I pressing the button? I'm not doing it. Am I doing it in the wrong way? Okay, the button's just not working. Let me go fix that. Oh my gosh, this is actually embarrassing. Why is it not working? What? You want to explain yourself? What the hell? Hello? Why aren't you working? It's this one. Hello? Does it not like me doing that? What? Okay, hold up. Why can't I sit? I can't sit. What the hell? Why can't I sit? Sit config. Folder, cancel. I don't know why it'd be in the server one. It would be here, right? Server config settings. I don't know, it should work, and I don't know why it's not working. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna do that in my own time. Like I said, I need to get all the B-roll shots. I need to get everything working for this for the next edit. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. As always, if this is your first time at the stream, please consider following. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, like always. And I will see you guys tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. All right, see you guys.